Welcome to the Go Big Redcast, the Husker Fan Sports Show.
Welcome to the Go Big Redcast. I'm your host, Honky, and I'm with our man on the street, man. He's in New Jersey, in Piscataway, Redcast Rob.
Hey guys, how's everything? Yeah, this is crazy, man. Like I got here, I didn't really know what to expect, and I'm guessing it's a little bit different in Nebraska, but I've pretty much had access to the entire stadium so far. I was walking into rooms and people like thinking I was going to get kicked out, and people are like, "Hey, how you doing?" And chatting up with security guards, chatting up with the guys on the field, doing like all the sound stuff, just trying to get a feel for the game and what it's going to be like. And my media credentials today allow me to be on the field during the entire game, so I'll be down there trying to catch some, instant live video to put out. Hopefully I'll get some stuff that's worth publishing, and it's gonna be a good time, man. I honestly can't believe I'm here doing this.
Did they tell you? Did they go over any rules with you? Like what? Like obviously you can't like stream it live, but like can you take a video and then just post it right afterwards, or what do they tell you?
I've asked a few different people that do this. Some of the Hail Varsity people are here, and they've been more than nice about it, just kind of walking me through. And I think I should be fine just posting like videos, pictures, things like that after the fact. Streaming it live, I'm not going to do that. That's definitely a breach of, I'm guessing, copyright, especially because it's an FS1 game. So I'm not going to really, as they say, F around and find out on that one. I think my F around and find out level is going to be around 0 today on that. So
No, I hear. Hey, Rob, pick the phone up and just kind of like, do a little circle. Like show us what it's at. What are you seeing right now? What's behind you?
So where I am right now, and what's behind me. This is actually, and I was hoping to surprise the Redcasters if it happened. But so this is where the team bus will pull up and the players will get out. And then if you can see kind of across the field behind me, I can't really zoom in, but just past the goalpost is there, the entrance where all the players come in and out, pre and post game to go to locker rooms. So it's pretty cool, though. I mean, it actually, television doesn't do this stadium justice. Wave hi, Steve. Oh, that was Steve Merrick of Rivals running by just now. It's crazy because, here I am, like before the game, talking with all these people that I follow and fully respect on Twitter, and their articles and their writing. And a lot of them are the people that, like, when, I'm looking to, get my Husker knowledge, I'm like, like watching, these are the people whose stuff I read or who I follow. And, okay. And so I just got told by security who, sometimes how you treat people, I don't know, man, this is kind of a weird message to send out during a live broadcast, but sometimes how you treat people gets you like a lot of like respect in life. I was just chatting up with some of the security guards. So he just came over to tell me that at 4:45, the team will arrive. So, so if we want to catch that on here,
yeah, that's.
I didn't even ask him to tell me. We were just chatting up, and I asked him, what came through this entrance. He told me because this is the Nebraska sideline right here, right behind me.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's the sideline.
So, are you saying when they'll arrive to the field, or just
so when they arrive to the field, the bus pulls in through this entrance behind me, and then you can see it. I think, right? Can you see that?
Yeah,
It pulls in, and then the team gets out, and they'll walk across the field to go to the locker rooms.
That's outstanding. So, yeah, we will definitely be on
I
for
think
the
that's
next 10
what
minutes.
Yeah, so
we will definitely catch
that's what happens. So this is, man. I mean, it's crazy because this stadium, television doesn't do this stadium justice. It's actually, I will say this, compared to like Illinois, this place is first class, man, as far as like the stadium and the setup and everything like that goes. It's mostly bleacher style around the entire stadium, except for sans like a few boxes that you can see up in the kind of the club level behind me.
Mm-hmm.
The area up here where the press box is, below the press box, they call it the party zone. So there's like And it's literally labeled that, like, when you walk past it. And I'm guessing it's for like special alumni and stuff. I'm guessing that's where our friend Preston Hiller is going to be tonight.
Yep.
You know,
He's
he got to
sporting.
speak.
He's sporting
Yeah,
the Redcast shirt.
He's sporting a Redcast shirt tonight, and you know, he got one speaking part on The Walking Dead last Sunday. If you haven't seen that season, episode 17, season 11, I think it is. Preston's on there, the speaking, you know, basically screaming about, you know, them wanting them to release some guy to him.
Hey, Rob,
you know, now all of a sudden he's hanging out with all the famous people and getting in box seats at Rutgers here in New Jersey.
Now, Rob, speaking of the party zone, last night here, and I don't know if you can see this, but the tweets of the week, you know, there's some party zone going on last night. Here you're with Tyler Kai, the associate AD, a good friend of the Redcast, and some other fellas here. Can you tell us a little bit like what you did last night? What went on in NYC?
I'll tell you what I remember. That's what you want to know.
Go for it.
No, I'm actually sweating today. Like so as the Redcast Nation knows, I didn't drink for about 2 years. So except for when I was with Honky. Well, I decided to come to New Jersey, and yesterday I just wanted to walk around, and I was going to do some sightseeing in New York, and a buddy of mine texted me and was like, "Hey, New York Comic Con's in town. I have a booth. Do you want to come? I'll get you in." So I went to New York Comic Con yesterday and spent the whole day with my people. Like nerd alert, right?
Yeah.
But it was awesome. Like I got to talk to some artists that I've talked to in the past that are like now super famous, like where like 5-6 years ago nobody knew who they were. And so that was fun because, you know, it was like they recognized me, I recognized them. We just were like passing by. I stopped and chatted with some old friends that I just ran into in New York, right? Like I haven't seen them in Colorado in 6 years, and then all of a sudden I run into them in New York City. So then afterwards, I met up with Tyler because he wanted to meet up to watch the volleyball game at a Husker Watch site. And there's a place in New York City right about like literally like 5 doors down from Madison Square Garden. So I walked there from the Javits Center, which is a large convention center here in New York City. Walked there. I walked in, and sure enough, Tyler was chatting it up with some Husker fans. 2 of the guys are from oh God, I told you where they were from this morning, did I not? Or now I can't remember the name of the city. It's down in the southeast corner of Nebraska.
Like Fall City or something?
Fall City. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's it. Fall City. Good job. Yeah, southeast corner, Fall City. 9 miles from Missouri, 4 miles from Kansas. That's what they said. They said when they get pulled over by a cop, they just step on the gas to cross the state line. That's what they were joking about.
Richardson County. That's nice.
Yep. And then one of the guys came out from Seattle, and it's a group of guys that every year they pick one road trip to go to. So this is the one. So we were hanging out, watching, just hanging out, having beers before then. Good time. I mean, these guys, great guys. And then they were getting ready to leave. So my sister joined up with us, and Tyler and myself and my sister, we all went to dinner at some place down the street from where we were at, walking around near like the fashion district, kind of close to Chelsea, I guess, in Manhattan. And then Tyler and I went back to Mustang Harry's, and we watched the entirety of the volleyball match while the Broncos and Colts were playing one of the worst games ever in NFL history.
As Boomer would say, that they sent the game of football back 100 years. And the good thing about that is, speaking of football going back 100 years, you are in the birthplace of college football right now.
It says that on here. I have yet to see any afterbirth or anything like that to prove it. But it looks like it actually at the end of if we look here at the end of well, you can't really see it. I'm sorry. But at the end of the field, it does. They've got it in lights now. It used to be a big sign that they had up apparently, but now it's like a digital board, and it says the birthplace of college football. And then in the front of the stadium, which I can't really leave now because I'm in with the media, I'd have to go out. There's a statue there that basically is it's like from the first football game or something. So pretty cool stuff. I mean, this is really nice. I mean, their scoreboard, the big board behind me, you know, it actually, the size of it, it's hard to tell here, but the size of it actually, you know, looks a lot, you know, pretty big. I mean, you can see it from every seat in the stadium. You know, I mean, it's there. It's nice. This place, it definitely isn't Nebraska as far as seating goes. I don't even know how many it seats here. Probably around 45,000 is my guess, maybe 50. But you know, it's a really nice stadium. It's well taken care of. It's very clean. And everybody here is not like what you'd think for like the East Coast, New Jersey, New York.
Mhm.
Everyone here has been super friendly. Like I said, the security guy out of nowhere just coming over and told me when the team was arriving. I didn't ask him to do that. We were just chatting up before. So
Okay, so Rob,
you
what
know,
is your guess? What's your guess on the capacity there? I've got it.
I was gonna say 45.
52,454.
Okay, so Price is Right. I'd win.
Yeah, you're in good shape for that.
Price is Right. I would definitely still win because I didn't
Okay,
go
so
over.
tell Redcasters a little bit kind of what to expect tonight with you here. You're going to be on the sidelines like all around, and then are you going to the press conference afterwards? You know, what's the plans?
Do you want me to BS
everyone
it? Do you want
follow
me to BS it, or do you
Redcast
want me to
Rob on
like?
Twitter.
So here, okay, I'm not gonna tell him what I am gonna do. I'm gonna tell him what I'd like to do because I'm not quite sure of the capacity of everything that I'm gonna do. It's all I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm nervous, man. Like I'm here. I'm in an area I'm not comfortable with. I don't do well in uncomfortable situations, which I know, Hunky, shocking to you.
No.
But it you know, there's like lines I have to stay behind. There are like I'm confined to like the 15-yard line all the way behind the end zone on both ends of the field, and then I can walk past the bench. So use that strategically however you'd like to. Like if you want me to walk past and see something, you know, hopefully nobody's listening to this, it shouldn't be, but you know, I can walk past, but I can't stop. I can't stop and look.
Sure.
I can't stop and gander. I have to keep my phone in my pocket because they don't want me taking pictures, obviously, because if there's
Sure.
an injured player or something. You know, a lot of the on-field staff for the Huskers are already out here behind me, getting stuff ready for the game. The trainers, things like that, they're all out here. You know, I'm going to try to stay near the Husker sideline. There's somebody over here that you may recognize walking down the steps right now. I'm going to go say hello to real quick. So let's see.
Yeah.
Everybody say hi to Aaron. We're
Hey,
live right now.
how you doing, Aaron?
So sorry to get you out of there.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the team to arrive. So
Yeah.
I don't know how loud to talk, or it's like I don't know what to do with my hands.
So the security guard just came over and told me 10:40 or 4:45 they'll be here. So.
Well, that's what time they're leaving the hotel.
Oh,
He's
partially right. Well, see, that's why. Breaking news: Aaron Sorensen knows more than the security guy.
He'll get here really, really quickly though, because they have a place to escort.
Can you hear her right now?
Little bits.
Okay.
Do you want me to yell?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
If you could do one of these, do one of
Here,
these.
Let's. Yeah, I was gonna say I might be able to like make it so that I get the. Okay.
Don't.
I'm like. In the.
You might not be on your.
There. Can we hear you?
Yeah, we can hear. I can hear you just fine.
See, I love you. You're the best. We got.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. So Aaron's been helping me out today.
A really poor job because I don't know what I'm doing here either. So you came up and asked, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
And it's just kind of weird because this is nothing like at the Nebraska game because nobody here cares what you do.
No, so like it all makes a lot more sense to me now because I was told like essentially that it's pretty free, like, you know, just when you get here kind of thing. It makes a lot more sense now. Yeah,
because like both of our, like we didn't even put in, I don't know why they had photo option on there because I'm realizing now like even Aaron's pass has field access. That's what the F is. And so, I mean, it doesn't matter what I put in for. I think they were going to give us field access and I have press box. I went up to the press box and it was really awkward because as Boomer and Dave said too, it was really quiet in there. There was people working and I'm like, I don't want to be around this.
We do work up there. It's amazing.
Yeah,
we do some work up there.
Yeah, they were up there. But although I did see somebody wearing a Nebraska sweatshirt in the press box.
It's probably somebody from Nebraska.
Okay, so
their whole team is because you can hear the sirens. Sirens are coming. Sirens.
Okay.
So, all right. Well, so I'm going to try to be live while the team comes in, and I am going to go run with Aaron to go get this right now. So
yeah, follow her. She knows what she's doing.
If she's running, I'm running. How's that? Give me a second. I'm going to switch back to my headphone real quick, just to make sure that I do this. So, are we good?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you. No, this is great. This is live podcast.
I've never seen anyone run as fast as Aaron just ran to go down here to catch the team coming in. And
well, Shelby says stick with Aaron. She's got this down. So
yeah, well, that's actually it's funny because that's what I told her too. And when I got here, I sorry, I'm walking to where the team is getting off the bus. But when I got here, I told Aaron, I was like, I'm gonna go walk around and check things out and push the limits a little bit. And all I've been doing is making friends. That's one thing I can do. Honky,
you're a friend maker. You are.
I'm a friend maker, so I'm making friends. Just trying to catch the team coming in here. So hopefully now we can give that experience to our fans, which I guarantee you no other podcast is doing right now. So yeah, this is kind of cool, and I won't bug Aaron anymore. So
yeah, no, that's nice.
Well, the key is you always listen for the police sirens, and if you hear them, you know the team is coming.
Did you hear that? What she said?
Yeah, listen for the police sirens.
Closer to your microphone.
Oh, you are? Oh, okay, yeah, she can hear she's close to my. Yeah, she said listen for the sirens, and when you hear the sirens, that's how you know the team is coming. So there you go, guys. I'm learning on the go. This has been awesome. So, and she's laughing at me right now, but I'm 3 times as ridiculous as you ever thought I was, Aaron. Trust me. Like that's I spent all day. I was telling these guys I spent all day yesterday at New York City Comic Con because a friend of mine had a booth there and got me a pass. So he was just like, I wasn't expecting to go. I was going to go see the Empire State Building.
People with the same bags, they realize they're all from Comic Con.
Yeah. So yeah, I was there geeking out with my people. So yeah. Yeah. So what else you want to know, Honky? What else is going on? We got the fire truck pulling up. It seems like the team's coming. There are some Husker fans lined up behind us, as you can see, waiting for the team to come in. So, maybe I'll go over there. I'll have them all say hello. Hold on one second.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, Husker Nation out there in Jersey. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, hey, like a live in-person reporter, right? So
there you go, man. Why not?
Let's go see. How you guys doing today? Good. I'm Rob with the Go Big Redcast. You want to say hi? We're live right now and with all of our
Husker fans
watching. So where are you guys from?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. They're all the way.
We're at Minnesota.
We're at. Minneapolis. Okay. Yeah. So I'm from Colorado, but Honky's live in Lincoln right now. He's out in Roca, so doing that. And then it looks like the team bus is coming, so I'm gonna go run over there real quick and try to catch it. But go Big Red.
GBR.
Go Big Red.
GBR.
Well, I don't want to run out in front of the bus because it's going on behind me right here. So there you go. Team bus is here, and the guys are gonna be getting off here in about 2 seconds, probably going through the entryway. So I don't want to get run over. I'm going to walk behind them.
Sure.
Hopefully
good idea.
Catch the players as they get off the bus. So, it's I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of Husker fans here tonight.
Yeah, Philly Knack here says heading to the game now, GBR.
Yeah. So
look at that. Literally, Rob is walking in with the buses, man.
Yeah, I'm like, the Huskers are about to get off the bus. I'm gonna try to run in front of the bus without getting run over because I don't want to die today. And I'm gonna go try to. This is insane. All right, literally the definition of insanity right now. All right. So this is.
I have no idea
probably one of the coolest moments of my life. All right, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know what this is like for the viewers, but this is maybe my favorite show we've ever done.
Yeah. Well, here. All right, I'm going to turn the camera on. Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh. So I almost ran into
there was Coach Whipple.
Yeah. Coach Whipple almost just walked over me. So there we go. Here's the team getting off the bus, guys.
Look at that. I think just silence for a moment. Just enjoy. Oh boy, we've gone to black. Nope, there we go. It's like Banks there. Bunch of O-line guys. Shelby, next week on the bus. Yeah, that's the next step there.
This is, you didn't see Yant walk by a minute ago. These guys all look focused, serious.
Good.
They look pissed. Honestly, like I don't know how well you can see their faces, but I'm seeing a lot closer than the camera looks. I'll tell you that right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like 6 feet away from these guys right now, and they look pissed. And you might recognize that guy. All right.
Oh, is that Trev there?
Yeah.
So I mean, we got a team that looks like they're focused coming off the bus. We are 2 hours 10 minutes away from kickoff in Piscataway, New Jersey. Nebraska versus Rutgers. Fox Sports.
You got the cheerleaders coming in now. So. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, you're fine. You could walk right next. Come say hi. I don't care. We're just streaming live right now with the Go Big Redcast. So, yeah, if you want to say hello, say hi, guys. They were not interested.
They're focused. They're focused. They shouldn't be on a fan podcast right now.
Even the team assistants are focused. So
absolutely,
but yeah,
they shouldn't be.
Trev is standing over here. I'm not gonna lie, man. That was like one of the coolest things that I've ever done in my entire life, and I think, if I didn't make it back home after this weekend, I would really miss my family. But that was super cool. Not gonna lie.
So Rob, we've had a couple questions. I think
Okay.
Gavin's been asking, wants predictions and thoughts on tonight's game. We can talk a little bit of football while you're there.
Oh, you want to talk football? Oh,
yeah, let's.
Look, man. Everything that I see. I mean, you want to talk about this game on paper? I mean, Rutgers is Indiana. I said that on Monday night, and I'll say it again. I mean, their offense is terrible. Vedral only comes in for running plays right now. Vedral, sorry. I know. Vedral. I am the worst with names. I just got corrected by Aaron. So Vedral's only coming in for running plays right now. He's not. I think it's his throwing hand or a hand or something that he's hurt. So their defense is formidable. And so that's going to be the one area that we're going to have to look to see. If they can, I think it's all going to come down to controlling the run game. I think we're going to have to see Casey use his legs a little bit to kind of spread out the defense a little bit more, establish that in the first quarter, get up by 2 scores. I think we'll be pretty good from there because I don't think Rutgers is capable of scoring more than like 21.
That's the thing. They want to mucky this game up. If this game is 16-14 at the end of it, that's a bad sign for Nebraska. We don't want that score. That's what Rutgers wants. Nebraska, if we can get into the 20s, if we can get to 24 or 28 points, that should be enough with a normal.
I think they're only average. I think they're averaging like I can't even remember. I don't want to misquote it. So
they had the one big game against they had one big win against Wagner where they put up a bunch of points, but everything else has pretty much been 22 or less. So to your point, they're not going to put up a lot.
They're averaging like 21 or 22 points a game.
Yeah, so and Nebraska needs to play another clean game where we're not turning the ball over. Get better with the penalties. Last week was a penalty fest. Whether that was, we can blame the refs a little bit, but at the end of the day, the blame has to come on us too.
I mean, when they're calling false starts and holdings and things like that, I mean, that's not blaming it on the refs.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
We got to play cleaner. What I think is interesting about this game, though, is that Rutgers may be the least impressive team that we're going to play the rest of the season. But what they are is they will be a litmus test for us from a physicality standpoint. They're going to play a game the way that Illinois or Minnesota or Wisconsin or Iowa would want to play against us from a physicality standpoint. How we stand up to that physicality is going to tell us a lot about the games following this. So if they have a lot of success and they're blowing holes open and they're running, getting 10-yard gashes and they run for 300 yards or 200 yards on us, that's a bad sign because we're going to see plenty of other teams in the West that are going to try to do the same thing. If we show that we can line up right like we did last week, play fast, be aggressive, be physical, tackle well, if we can do those things against Rutgers, that's a good sign. I don't care who the opponent is. We need to be able to do that against a team that wants to impose their physical will on us, and that's what Rutgers wants to try to do.
Yeah, and I mean it's gonna yes, what they want to do. It's like, but I think what it's gonna come down to is what we allow them to do. And if we get the second half defense the whole game tonight, we're looking at a big win. All right, and I think you're right. What it comes down to, I mean, and what the rest of our season is going to look like. We're also finding out that a lot of teams we have left on the schedule aren't very good. I mean, Purdue was a team that everyone thought might finish at the bottom of the division. Now, people are talking about them like they're the best. Wisconsin, who knows what's going to happen with them? They had a coaching change, or I don't even want to call it the Mickey effect because, I don't want to seem like we're overreacting already because Nebraska fans have a tendency, including myself, to do that based off of one game, right? But, we are now 7 games left in an 8-game season, right? I was saying that the other night. We have 7 games left in an 8-game season, and what we do in these 7 games is going to determine a lot of people's futures and a lot of people's fates. I think within the program, I also think, it's going to show mostly for a lot of these kids like what their hearts look like, and a lot of these guys, I think, that's something that I believe they have. I think they have a lot of heart. I think they showed that against Indiana last week, and I think we saw that in the post-game video. That was the type of team that, like, I mean, it made me that's the first time in a while where I've actually gotten emotional watching these kids rally around Mickey like that, right? And there are people walking around the stadium right now on the Nebraska sideline with T-shirts on that say "Big Mick Energy." All right, let's just be clear. These are employees of the Cornhuskers on the sidelines working the game with Big Mick Energy on their T-shirts. So, yeah, I mean, it's we're going to call it the Mickey effect, right? We were talking before the Trev effect. Let's see if we can keep the Mickey effect going.
There we go. Big Mick Energy.
Yeah. Big Mick Energy. So,
I don't know if
so they're calling this, I don't know if everybody knows this or not, but they're calling this tonight Black Friday. And it's a blackout here in Rutgers. So
gotcha.
They're telling all the fans to wear black, everything. So any red you see is probably Husker fans tonight because it's a blackout for the Rutgers team.
Well, hopefully it's a blackout for the black shirts too. That would be a good sign. I don't know if you have Erin anywhere near you, but I was going to do a couple score predictions. If we had her, it'd be good to get her thoughts. But
but she's talking with some TV people right now, and I don't want to interrupt her. So
that's a good man. Give me your score prediction here. I'll give you mine, and we'll probably head out.
All right, 37-17.
37-17. Yeah, I'm going to go with 28-13. Basically, we've done a good job all season scoring touchdowns. That's one thing that this team has done. When it gets into the red zone, it puts 7 points up, and that's a great sign there. And defensively, if we can, they might get a few yards on us here or there. They might get down the field a couple times. 13 points I like because hold them to a couple field goals, keep them out of the end zone, make them work for everything. And
hey, real quick,
if we do that, it should be good.
Who's number 54?
Number 54?
Yeah.
Good grief. Why am I struggling here? Is that
he's a large human being.
Is that Benhart? Is that Benhart?
It might be Benhart. He's on the field. You can see him walking down the field behind me. And he's just cruising, but I swear to God, like from here, like he's been walking away from me for 30
he's
minutes,
number 54, Benhart.
He looks as tall as he did when he walked out the door still.
Yeah, like, he's 6'9".
Yeah, well, and he's 6'9" and huge. I mean, he's a huge individual. So, wow. Like when you see these players up close standing next to him, my God, I feel so insignificant all of a sudden just seeing some of these. You see these players walk by, and I mean they're big. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I like Shelby
sorry
here.
to-
She says Aaron Graham. So that's a good shout out when someone knows a former player of that number. Aaron Graham wore 54 on the pipeline
Well,
back in the day.
So it's interesting because that you say that, and I'll tell you why. It's sorry, all the music's going on now behind me, but it's interesting you say that because the discussion I was having with a lot of the like staff people and the people out on the field before the game, security, they were like, man, we love Nebraska when they come into town, or Nebraska fans in general. They're just knowledgeable, and they some of the best fans in the country. So take that for what it's worth. I don't know how many games we've played in Rutgers since we've been in the Big Ten, but however many it's been, they really enjoy our presence, which seems to be true just about anywhere we go outside of Iowa, I think. So, it's pretty
That's
cool.
true.
This is a nice field. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like walking around on the field itself, and it's a nice field. I still don't know how I got here, but I'm starting to feel a little bit like I belong, I guess, because nobody said anything,
awesome.
and they're all very nice to me when I'm walking by, giving me head nods and saying hello.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, Rob, it's been 30 minutes, and
okay.
there's starting to get to be some activity there. I want you to enjoy this day, so we're going to let you go here, but I'll give you a parting shot, and also Marty Honky's watching. You got to say hi to Marty from New Jersey.
Hi, Marty.
She loves you, man.
Hey, Aaron,
she's never met you, and she loves you.
What's your score prediction?
I'll do 24-21 Nebraska.
24-21 Nebraska.
Aaron
She said
Sorensen,
that's
24-21.
Rutgers, but all right.
So 24-21 from Aaron
This is why I
Sorensen.
love that woman. She's like 24-21 Nebraska, but that might be too many points for Rutgers. Then again, it might be too many points for Nebraska. Marty,
All right, give us your parting shot.
Marty, I'm so happy that you're watching, and I'll say that directly it's because of you that I am here today, because without your son, I would have no place on the Redcast. So my parting shot is out to Marty and Mike Honky for making a wonderful child in Matthew, and to where we became friends, and I am now in a position where I am literally on a college Division I Big Ten football field, and I will be here the entire game. So this is I'm still, man, if I ever had imposter syndrome before, like, it is 20 times worse right now. So it's crazy. But you know what? Go Big Red. I guess throw me a follow, or at least like the retweets that the Redcast is going to put out tonight when I am shooting out some video of, hopefully some good video of like some plays, especially down by the end zones. So
Absolutely, that's a great point there. We'll end it on that. You can see Redcast Rob's handle down there at Redcast Rob on Twitter. Follow him if you're not already. Give him a follow. He's going to be doing stuff all night, and we'll be trying to retweet some of it as well throughout. But give him a follow. I already saw you jumped about 30 follows after we posted that one thing. So keep it going. Enjoy. The number one thing is this is not work. Dude, if it becomes work, it's a problem. So have fun, man. Enjoy every second of it. And that's another go.
Wait a second. I'm not getting
big.
paid for this. I'm not getting paid for this. Oh
No. But you ruined my ending. You ruined the big ending.
Well,
and that was another Go Big Redcast.
Go Big Red.
A Huda Media Production.